Now let's use an if statement to allow the program to convert in any direction. We'll need another variable to indicate in which direction to convert. I really like the idea of having a Boolean data type. Just because C doesn't have a built-in type doesn't mean we can't create our own. As I'm always considering compatibility with C++, let's create a conditional type that mimics the C++ bool. That's about as close to C++ bool as we can get in C. The hash if, or if not defined, is another preprocessor directive that conditionally includes the subsequent lines of code depending on whether the C++ identifier is defined. This identifier will be defined if you use a C++ compiler rather than a C compiler. In this way, we can conditionally typedef a bool data type as a char. I used a char since that represents 1 byte of storage, similar to what C++ does for its bool data type. I also used the hash-defined preprocessor directive to create C-style constants for true and false. I can now add a bool variable to the main function to select in which direction the conversion should be performed. Now, I can go and use an if statement to provide both conversions, switching based on the value of the C2F variable. Converting Fahrenheit to Celsius requires the equation to be reversed, first subtracting 32 before multiplying by 5/9 rather than 9/5. To ensure that this subtraction happens first, I needed to use parentheses to override the natural operator precedence. I can now prepare the variables accordingly, and the if statement will do the rest. Sure enough, the Fahrenheit value was converted to Celsius.